Bitcoin all-time highs, chat. Bitcoin all-time highs. Let's go. Let's go. Share this link, chat. You guys some free Bitcoin sauce. Whoever's tapping in. Let's see. Where am I gonna go? Let's get into it, chat. We about to break down this market and capitalize on these gains, Bitcoin gains. Right now, it just broke past 119,500. That's huge. That's already huge. Anyway, right? So we're gonna tap into how to capitalize on Bitcoin at all-time highs, right? Share this with somebody who might be hesitant about getting into Bitcoin. I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown before heading out. But I seen it at these highs. I'm like, I gotta drop this. I gotta drop this for sure. So make sure you tap in. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, follow. Let's give you this free sauce. Share this link. Chat. Let me see. Hold up 1 second. All right. So capitalizing on Bitcoin at all-time highs. Right. Bitcoin has reached unprecedented levels. Right. And Q2 2025. Right, with over 27 billion in assets under management right now, capturing Bitcoin in this ETF form right now. Right, so billions of assets under management right now. This milestone reflects the growing mainstream adoption, right, of the institutional interest behind Bitcoin, leading to this all-time high right now. So even more institutional buying is about to even start happening, right? So it's about to get even more crazy. People think this is like the end of it. This thing is still premature right now. Very premature. So leading to understanding Bitcoin's current position, this is gonna even be more crucial right now. Right? Despite all the stuff going on, we see how Bitcoin is still continuing to rise, right? So chat, make sure you drop your cities right now in the chat. You see where everybody's situated. Yeah, but this thing, understanding the current position is very key, right? That's even one of the more keys. So you can see, like, all-time highs are typically driven by Bitcoin's halving events, right? Which reduce new supply and institutional capital flows. However, the cynical volatility remains constant. So this 20% weekly price swing is not uncommon, even if it's a mature market phase. So these dips in volatility is something that happens in Bitcoin regardless, right? So that's one of the things people love about it. So Bitcoin is now an institutional asset. What does that mean? This means 75% of allocation is being put into Bitcoin now. Percentage of institutional investors are increasing their cryptocurrency allocations in 2025. This is significant, right? 59%, right? Proportions of institutions now targeting more than 5% of their portfolio to crypto assets, not only Bitcoin, right? Leveraging all the other crypto assets in the space. So that's huge. That's another huge market right there. Regulatory frameworks. That's another huge thing that is affecting the whole market right now. So major regulatory frameworks, MIC, you guys know the EU. This whole thing is changing right now. So institutional adoption happening at a quick, fast rate. Exactly. What is it at now? Good question. Good fucking question. 119,715. It's continuing to grow, chat. No slowing down at this point. Literally no slowing down. This is another key factor right here, chat. Diversification is also essential. Don't bet only on Bitcoin. So this is kind of a framework that people are working off of, and mostly institutions, right? This is the institutional framework right now for crypto that they're mostly using. So we got 40% allocation in as a crypto reserve, mostly Bitcoin. Second one is 20% allocated into smart contract exposure, which is Ethereum. Then 10% going into stable coins with yield, where you get interest like USD. I forget the other ones, but there's a couple more. They'll offer that stable yield, just that dollar value. You can kind of continue to put in more and get that growth there as well, right? So that's another portion right there. And then we got the altcoins, which also takes up another 30% allocation across emerging protocols. So this is key, which is investors looking for another pop-up Bitcoin, like something that can go crazy as well. And I feel like things that could be included in that is like stuff like Sol, as well as XRP. So stay diversified, stay on point. That's the most important factor. Key factor right there. Locked in, chat, locked in. Great game, of course, of course. Yeah, so this is essential, chat. It's moving. We're moving right now. So you can see the implied volatility continuing to spike, continue to go up and down. And that's how people are capitalizing on this. Like there's people who are selling low and buying, buying low and selling high like every day at these prices and capturing some type of gains. So if you can maximize these gains, add it to your portfolio so you can be moving in a way that's critical, then you can, right? That's ultimately key in what's going to happen here, right? So market trends, this is what's happening, right? We're tapping in, and we hope you guys are too. So make sure you share this link. But as we said, we're still moving right now. I'll give you guys some of this sauce right quick. So risk management must also be a priority, but go back to capitalizing on volatility. There's some strategies here. Liquidity focus, using ETFs or spot markets for maximum liquidity and minimal slippage when executing trades. So that's essential to save you the most money when it's basically like swapping and changing, transferring and avoiding all those added fees so you can maximize your gains, right? So options and hedging, stress testing, regularly stress testing a portfolio to withstand 50% Bitcoin drawdowns. So that's serious because there's always a potential that could happen, right? So risk management must be a priority. Key things what we're saying. Caution here, even seasoned investors can be caught off guard by the crypto volatility. A disciplined risk management framework is essential for long term success. That is also key. Analytical risk assessment, going through your portfolio and seeing how it correlates to being managed properly, right? Avoid concentration risk, being too much in um, one particular space. That's key. Maintain dry powder. Keep 10 to 20% in stable coins as reserve capital for opportunistic buys during market corrections. So that's key. You got to buy those dips. Real world examples from 2025: professional portfolio models, core holdings in blue chips, Bitcoin and ETH, satellite positions in emerging protocols, stablecoin buffer, liquidity and opportunity. Professional investors have increasingly adapted dynamic rebalancing strategies, adjusting allocation in response to volatility spikes to protect capital while maintaining the upside potential. So, yeah, further showing us how key it is to maintain your portfolio and that exposure, John. So let us know what you think below. Let us know how invested you are. Are you tapped into this market structure volatility? How are you capitalizing? Let us know. Crucial, Jack. Let's get back into more of this, man. Key takeaways for investors now. Enter cautiously, right? Dollar cost average to reduce timing risk when investors are at all-time highs, right? So don't put it all in, put some of it in. Pause. So number 2, diversify strategically. Spread investments across crypto assets while maintaining sufficient liquidity, right? Like we said, keep some funds over there available for those opportunities. Follow institutional discipline. Adopt rigorous risk management, dynamic allocation, and regulatory awareness. So seeing what's happening, maintain updates and stay aware of what's going on with Bitcoin, right? In your city, in your town, in your country, right? It's crucial. Understand the cycle. Recognize that crypto's high return comes with high risk. Regularly review and adjust your strategy to match, right? And you can do that by following Daily Dose Media, right? Tap in with us, getting some high level consultation to go even deeper into this, right? Yeah, with this up to tap, keep the channel informed, keep us in tune, and better aware, because this is what's happening right now, right? Investors are going crazy. Yeah, chat, very key. So I just recommend developing on the journey, right? Stay ahead of it. stay ahead of potential changes, and just be aware of what could potentially happen. If you didn't catch this, make sure you head over to the review after this is done and you can catch it again. But there's so many real life examples of this, right? But the main thing is understanding how it works, having the opportunity to get in some more gains, and just know where you can get that opportunity from, right? While even just maintaining your portfolio's value, right? So make sure you're aware of what you can do and how you can make this work for you still, even at all-time highs, because we got to still keep buying this shit. We got to keep buying it 100%, right, chat?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, we're going to keep buying this 100%. Little market takeaway, little market gains for the chat, for the people. So crucial, man. This is what's happening now, right? You don't want to at least got a piece of it while the institutions are grabbing it up too. This only makes it more beneficial for you in the future. Your future self will thank you. This is why we are here. Play it for the long term. So, could you continue to capitalize on Bitcoin, no matter if it's at an all-time high or an extreme low? Know how to move, know how to maneuver. Master this crypto market with Daily Dose. Make sure you follow, share, like, subscribe, tap in.
Come on, man.
We'll be back with another one. Appreciate everybody tapping in. More game to come. Stay tapped in. Bitcoin at all-time highs, 119,784. We still moving. Peace.